Okay, I got it. Everything else is good. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Minecraft Lab. Minecraft Lab. This is something new for me. I know it's a different time, different stream time that I'm usually streaming. Usually stream on Saturdays, and it's late for me, but it's early for the my co-host. This is going to be a podcast type stream. We are well. Let me introduce my co-host. His name is the Troge from the Interrealms Gaming channel, family gaming channel, and he's also one of my friends here on the that I play with on the Interrealms. So we decided we'd like to get into looking into the snapshots and look at the upcoming features that are coming in the Caves and Cliffs update, Minecraft 1.17. So I think what we'd like to do to begin with is react to some of the reviews that have been put out already. One of the regular reviews is Xisumavoid. I'm sorry. A lot going on here. This is something new. One of the regular reviews that we see for the snapshots is Xisumavoid. He's with Hermitcraft, and it's pretty reliable review, and we want to react to that together. So why don't I just bring in the Troge, and we can get this going. We'll watch this together. Are you there? Oh, he might be still doing his intro. Let's go ahead and get ready to watch this video together. One of the really reliable reviews I like to watch is from Xisumavoid. He does a well-rounded review. Oh, there he is. Hey, how are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't hear yours. I apologize for that. Okay. Okay. Um. Right, right. So, yeah, I apologize, everybody, if I seem a bit nervous. This is something totally different from the regular streams. We've got a lot going on. This is a co-stream. Both of us streaming at the same time. So something I think new for both of us. Okay. Something I just noticed on my end. I I don't. I apologize to my viewers. They probably don't hear um, Troj because my OBS settings are wrong. I can hear them, but you can't. So, not sure. Okay. Well, um, my settings are wrong. I apologize. Once we get, hold on, let me do that.
With his thing. So what we're going to do with this Minecraft lab is, the intention of it was first of all snapshots, but there's other things around. Like mine is very heavily into redstone and contraptions and those sort of things, and I'm starting to get into it. So if you've been watching the interrealms series, I've been doing a lot with redstone lately, particularly around the casino and automated builds with those sort of things. So over time, we're going to do different things. Maybe look at some of the lesser known redstone inventions out there by some of the channels that are absolutely incredible. They're very underrated. They don't get the attention that some of the bigger ones do. As well as that, we're going to be obviously tearing apart all the snapshots that come out. Now, when it comes to the snapshots, what we're going to do is we're going to probably do a reaction first to either Xisumavoid or one of the major players out there, because they summarize it, do a very, very good job, and we react to it. And then we're actually going to jump onto Minecraft itself, and we're going to play around with those features. Now, this one's not. I'll just change this back for the moment. So this snapshot's not a really big one, so we're not expecting this to be a very long stream. They have added in the glow squid, the new mob that was voted for by the Minecraft community. I did not vote for it, but that is the one that in.
I did. I
And
voted for it.
you voted for it, so you're to blame.
Yep, that's all my fault.
I've got to admit though, it was my second choice.
Well, I wanted the possibility of making other things glow. Light sources are really, really lacking in Minecraft, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. So I was hoping that the glow ink in some way would light up other things. And again, these snapshots are just in the early phases, so they could add more things, hopefully.
Yeah, that's a fair call. It's just that I had the impression that they would add it in and it'd just be another variant of the squid, and it's like, but right. We'll have a look at that as we get into this snapshot, I suppose.
So, are you ready to watch Xisumavoid's video? I've got it all pulled up and ready to go here.
Yeah, we're all ready to go on our end. So,
and if any moment you hear one of us say pause, that's we want to commentate on his video.
All right, no worries. Well, I'm ready to start. You ready to start?
All right. 3.
All right, let's do it.
2, 1, go.
Hi friends, earlier in the week we were teased on Twitter by King B Dogs, one of the developers, with these creepy, twisted sounds of some sort of new mob from the darkest of depths. And it's also not the Warden. but it's not in this week's snapshot. And the reason I say this is
Just a
because
quick
we do
pause
have
on that
a new
one.
mob in this week.
Okay.
All right. So the first time that I'd heard that sound, I assumed it was the warden,
Oh,
but it's not. So we must be in for another new mob we haven't heard of yet.
well, I don't know. I was kind of wondering the same thing. I thought it would be the warden also, or they were going to talk about the deep dark biome that's upcoming. Because I follow some of the tweets put out by the developers, and I saw the same things, and everybody was floating around the rumor of the warden.
Yeah. It's whatever it is. It sounds very splushy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Ready?
Ready.
Go.
Go.
This week's snapshot, it is the glow squid. You can see a whole bunch of them behind me here. This was added by all of you voting at Minecon Live 2020. It won the mob vote, and in this snapshot it has been added to the game. So welcome back to another Minecraft update video. It is the first of a new year. Snapshot 21W03A has added the glow squid.
See all those geodes.
Check it out and the things that come along with it in detail later on. First of all,
Sorry,
I
was
want
that
to
a
show you
pause?
another addition. That
Yeah,
is very
pause right there.
Yeah.
As he's in spectator mode, I'm noticing geodes. The what are they? The that you find in the geodes?
Well, they certainly don't seem to be rare. I remember in the one of the early, either early reviews or in the actual announcement, they said they'd be quite rare. But just in this view here, you can see 3.
Right,
They can't
exactly.
be that rare.
Right.
Now, mind you, though, you still got to be on target to find one.
Exactly.
But if you look at that, though, they don't appear to be attached actually to an existing cave system.
They're buried, like.
So you'd have to be, I suppose, lucky to find one, but the overall rarity is not really there.
Right, exactly. All right,
It'd be interesting to see once we actually hop onto the server map, though. It'd be interesting to see what sort of happens there.
Exactly. All right, let's keep going.
Okie dokie.
Go.
Subtle and hard to spot. In these caves, there are now some new additional light sources. This is known as the glow lichen or the glow liking, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Look, here is some of it right here. This will just be randomly put into caves, a couple of spots every now and then. So they are not very common. If I just go to a random spot and look around for a while, off in the distance, I can see, 4 or 5 or 6 of these things. And here is one just close by. Let's check it out in survival mode and find out a little bit more. So here it is. You can see it emits a very dim amount of light. One of the ways we can learn about this block is by pressing F3. And on the right hand side of the screen, we can see it has different directions that it faces, but also that it can be waterlogged. So we'll come back to that in a bit. Now the light level it emits appears to be level 7. If I stand directly on top of it,
we now have mold.
That we get here. I'd also point out that my height doesn't change. So even though it has a very small hitbox, it's not a collision box. So you will move straight through this thing without it slowing you down. Now if I break it with my fist, you can see it just disappears. So the way to pick it back up is with shears. So you'll need to head out into a cave to grab some of this stuff. And then once you've got it, you can grow
Let's pause right there.
using bone meal.
So, when I first saw this, I got the feeling it was something to do, or something similar to vines, the way vines reacted.
Yeah. But I don't think it does, though.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Let's keep going, and we can.
Yeah, I think that would be very handy for very subtle lighting around like bases. If you don't want to put like a lantern or a torch or something there to light up, like for example on the interrealms with my dragon.
Right.
I could put that on the inside of the wings and really give that a nice little glow without being obvious. As
right.
if you're, putting. I was saying on live chat the other night, I was going to put torches up the wings to give it a light up when I take photos, but that looks ugly from a certain angle. That lichen actually gives more options.
Yeah, and kind of a texture, like a worn, moldy texture, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thank you for adding mold to Minecraft, I guess.
Well, I mean, it kind of goes along with the texture of the mossy cobble. You know what I mean?
Mm. Yeah, and you'd be able to, I'm assuming, put it on different sort of blocks, and that gives different sort of blocks a different sort of texture, different sort of look. So actually, I'd be interested to try that out when we hop onto the creative world.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And Keeg is in my chat just said that's a good idea for the dragon. Now I have good ideas occasionally, so it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. All right, we ready to continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
Cool. All right, let's go.
So when you grow this, it will spread to an adjacent tile. It won't spread diagonally, and the direction seems to be random. Sometimes it goes clockwise or anti-clockwise, but in general it just seems to be random. And then if I were to continue clicking, I would just be wasting the bone meal. Now this also works when you have it on a wall surface like so. You can see it can spread round the corner, but it's always those 4 adjacent tiles. So is it possible to automate any of this? Well, this block unsurprisingly can't be placed down on the ground, but we've got shears in this dispenser, and as you can see it doesn't interact with the stuff in front of it. And over here we've got bone meal, and the bone meal actually works, so you can use it to spread it from a dispenser. And so if you wanted a crude way to automate this, you could stand on a daylight sensor and hold down click, aiming across these 2 hitboxes, and you can see the dispenser is simply going to regrow it. So there will be a way to easily farm this stuff. And if you were wondering, this is actually wasteful of bone meal. So even though it's not spreading, it's using it from the dispenser. And at the front here, you can see it's actually occupying 2 sides of the same block. That is best demonstrated when we place it on the inside like this. If I press F3, you can also see a bunch of additional information on the side that explains how that works. The question is though, how on earth did this happen? Like, how did I place it on all sides of that air block in the middle? Leave a comment down below if you know how. And one last thing, or maybe 2 last things, this can indeed be waterlogged. If we then go and place this underneath, you can see that it is water resistant. So water won't pop it off, and it can be waterlogged. I'd also like to mention a couple more quirks about the glow lichen. You can't place it on the side of non-full blocks. That's rather unsurprising.
Might just pause there for a sec.
Yeah, I was waiting for a good moment to pause myself.
Yeah. So when he was testing the automation of it, you know, he's put the lichen down in front of the dispenser with the shears, and then he's hit the button. What if it was actually on the face of it?
Yeah.
Would it grab it then?
I was just going to mention that there are people, RaiseWorks has already come up with an automation system, already released a video on how to automate a lichen farm.
Is it automated, or does it still have that element of manual part where you actually got to sit there and spam click it?
As far as I know, I haven't watched the video. I don't know if we have time, if that's something we want to check out. It's apparently fully automated. It grows on the face of the dispenser, I guess, and then is bone milled, is collected by a hopper, and then he's got bone meal being fed into the dispenser. So I haven't checked it out, but I know he's went out and tried to fully automate it. One thing that RaiseWorks likes to do is right after there's a snapshot and he releases a review video, he'll immediately go onto a creative test world like we're going to do and try out the new features and try to see if he can automate or find different quirks about the different features.
That'd probably be a good option for our episode 2 breakdown RaiseWorks thing.
Yeah, he.
Because I think that'd be a very redstone heavy episode, and I'm sure that'd put you into heaven.
Oh, definitely. Well, see, and it's when you get these snapshot videos, usually, Xisumavoid, he puts out the well-rounded, talks about the features, doesn't go into a whole lot of the technical aspects, just gives you the basic information that's released in the patch notes for each snapshot. Raiseworks and Ilmango are more on the technical side, so immediately they try to start automating things and seeing how they can dig into the technical aspects of each new feature.
Yeah. And that probably gives us good options there for, we can do Xisumavoid 1 week, look at just a general bit of it, and then we can get into the technical nitty gritties and have some fun.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I would like to, when this is fully released, I would like to, in a Redstoner, I'd like to have an automated lichen farm.
Oh, this would be one of the ones I think, it's a subtle thing. It's a small thing. It's not like a massive change. And some people might look and go, oh, who cares? But as a builder, and those that watch our series probably know I'm more a builder more so than anything at the moment.
Right.
This opens up a lot of possibilities in terms of subtle lighting, hidden lighting, those sort of things, different textures, way the blocks look. It's definitely got potential.
Right.
Hmm.
All right.
Oh.
Keep on going.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
It'll break if you push a piston into it. That will also break it without dropping the item. So this new block is obviously a part of cave generation. However, in this update, the caves are as normal. We're yet to see the big overhaul to caves in this game.
Just pause there.
I want to point out, there is no sign.
See how many geodes around?
And it's also not the water.
Not at that particular moment, but in this, as he's panning around, there was that many geodes. They're not rare at all.
Exactly.
Admittedly
reversed.
Snapshot. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I accidentally went back to earlier in the video, but yeah, I'm noticing the same thing. There's geodes all over the place. So yeah, they're not rare. They're just kind of, they're isolated. It looks like.
Mind you, though, we haven't got. Well, there's no new cave systems or biomes in this. It's very clear to see that in this snapshot. So that may change once they start releasing the different biomes and how the underworld, not underworld, whatever it's called, how all the caves and all underground generates. That may change, but at the moment, they're everywhere.
Right.
Yeah. I'm at 410 on the video. Just for
I'm right behind you. I'm on 409.
Oh, beautiful. All right, ready?
Yep. Go.
Let's go.
Big overhaul to caves in this game. One thing I want to point out, there is no sign of dripstone anywhere at all generating in this world. I've been flying around for a while. The reason I wanted to mention that is because a recipe has been added. So reminder, you can break this stuff and it drops, but now what you'll be able to do in this snapshot is craft it into the dripstone block.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
I did not know that.
I just want to say, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with the future snapshots for this update. Thank you for doing that. Let's have a close look at the glow squid. The reason I want to start off with a close look at it is because it has some fantastical particle effects that shimmer off of it, and its texture is really cool. So the first thing I wanted to do was have a good old close look at this fella. So an amazing thing about the glow squid is that it's visible from really far away. I will say though that the underwater fog kind of takes away from that. It is nighttime at the moment. I do not have night vision, and as I back out of here you can see the glowing effect starts to get lost and they're not quite as visible, but once you're above the water,
stand
like you can see them really far away. Now, as far as I can tell, these things are pretty much the same as a regular squid. They have the same sized hitbox, they have the same amount of health. They drop XP the same and also loot. However, it is this glow ink sac that they drop, and they drop between 1 and 3 when you kill them. Also, you saw it, amazing effects here. They whoosh away really fast after they lose their glowing for a moment. So let's do that again. You see they go dark.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that one's dead now. Okay, here we go. So it goes dark and it whooshes off and it leaves that big particle effect behind it. That is so cool.
I'll just pause there for a sec.
Okay.
Sort of new mob.
Oh. I've got to say, I've only played Minecraft since almost a year now. And, I always saw Minecraft as bad graphics and a kid's game. I was terribly wrong with all those assumptions, of course. But even in my small time playing the game with, the 1.16 update for the Nether and what I'm seeing here, they're really stepping up the game in terms of how the game looks and I don't know, the quality of the graphics. It's still blocky, but those sort of particle effects, you wouldn't have seen that in, even go back a year,
Right, exactly.
which is pretty cool to see. So it's good to see that they're putting in some sort of a step up, I guess, in that new direction.
Oh yeah. Where were you? Because I did the same thing again for some reason.
I'm at 604. He's just finished talking about the glow squid.
Okay. I'm just backing up here. All right.
Wouldn't they look good just in an underwater base, just bobbing around in a little controlled environment as your light source?
You know
Wouldn't that
what?
look awesome?
I was thinking of the same thing. Like an aquarium type thing. Is that what you're thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that would look great.
You put them even not necessarily an aquarium. You imagine. I'm just thinking like a front door with two little, 3x3 little glass things either side, one glow squid in each with water, just sitting there bobbing around, look like a little fancy lava lamp.
Yeah.
They sort of got that look of a lamp.
Yeah, I thought maybe we could try and see how that would look in the creative test world.
We can do that. We can do that. You caught up?
Yes.
All right. Ready?
All right, go.
Things I need to point out. One of them is that this is not emitting light. It's just very visible from far away. No light is being generated around.
Oh wow. Okay.
Use it to
really?
And so all of these glow squid that you've seen
really?
in the video so far, they have come from the spawn eggs.
Okay, that nixes our idea.
That is something we'll have to learn.
We can see how it looks, but
paying attention to my hot you might have noticed the glow.
Wow. Okay.
So if you take
that's a missed opportunity, I think.
Item frame and attach
I think so too.
This will create a glow item frame. Now this glow item frame does what you expect. It glows. It's more luminous, but once again, it's not actually
no light.
emitting any light. It's just more visible in the dark, which is why we are recording at night. Now, when I go ahead and put items inside item frames, they too appear brighter as well. Look at that. The birch sign is way more visible. And I've modified its entity.
I like that.
The glow item frame isn't visible, and you can see the item still remains more visible. This is really a fantastic addition.
Yeah, but no light?
And this also extends...
Just pause there for a sec.
So we can write text on them.
Hopefully that changes before it rolls out to the full update. But tell me that is not a missed opportunity.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the glow squid, that's why I voted for it, because of the opportunity to imbue things with light.
So the way it looks to me is they're just making things glow, not necessarily give a light source, but just glowing. But even things in real life that glow, it still puts off some sort of light.
Yeah,
even
exactly.
if these things are putting out like a level of 1 or 2 or 3, something low, it's not going to affect. You can't just spam item frames to stop moles from spawning, those sort of things.
Right.
But yeah, it's a missed opportunity. I think it really is.
Oh, I agree totally.
Wow, that's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. Like, we could still see how that idea looked, but I can't believe it doesn't emit a light source.
Well, when I first heard about the features that were going to be in this, I thought just signs and item frames. Cupfan, he put out a video on ideas for lighting, and he said if we could take glowstone dust and sprinkle it on any item to make it a light source. When I heard about the glow squid, I thought, okay, that's what they're going to do. I assumed they were going to do something similar to that.
Yeah, no, I would have thought the same thing, to be honest, but disappointing. Hopefully that changes, but yeah, I guess for now, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a letdown. All right.
Yeah. Well, let's see what happens with these signs.
Okay.
All right.
And we can dye them different colors, but we can now also use a glow ink sac as well, and this makes the texture or the color just slightly brighter and therefore more visible. Now you can also undo that using an ink sac. As you see, when we right click on it with that, it reverts it to its original state. So if you want your signs to be more readable, you're going to need to build yourself a glow squid farm. We should also note that you can't tell the difference between these things.
Just pause there, just quickly.
So let's go back
Yep.
to the...
Just a message to Bella Gaming TV on interrealms. We might be able to read your signs now.
Whose signs? Mine or?
No, Bella Gaming TVs. He always uses like the dark signs with the black ink.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you remember, just a quick note. I don't know if you remember when they first made it possible to dye the color or make the signs, the text dyed. When it first came out, when you dyed it white, the white was so vibrant, people complained about it, so they toned it down. This is basically, I think, what they just turned up the brightness on the text, like they had it before.
Yeah. See, I've got no problem with it's not being a light source. I think that's fine. That is okay. And it's certainly going to help because, some of those combinations you get, it doesn't matter with, I think it's the dark oak or even the spruce. It doesn't matter what color you make it except yellow. It's almost impossible to read. So I think this is a good step.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm still dirty about those light sources. But anyway,
me too.
All right, let's press on.
Okay.
Nighttime, and then all of a sudden, it's much more readable, and this one over here is much more visible. And a moment ago, I mentioned a glow squid farm, didn't I? Here might be a possible way to do it. We've got the axolotl here, and you're going to see that these will go after the squids straight away. No encouragement required. They do not like the glow squids. There are also 4 new sounds attached to the glow squid. We have ambient, then we have hurt, then deaf, which is pretty spectacular, and last of all, that is squirt. So now the bug fixes, as you'll see, there are a lot of high numbers here, and that usually means that they are related to the
just pause there.
Cycle.
Okay.
So
We probably don't need to go through the bug fixes, I wouldn't think.
Probably not. I think that's the rest of the video.
It is, I believe. Yeah. I'm just looking at the what do you call it? The you know how he puts the timings with what is what?
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe we just jump into the creative world and a bit of a play with some of this stuff.
Sure. Yeah. I got it all ready to go.
All right. So for my viewers, I believe you can't hear mine when I'm on this screen of my stream. So I apologize for that. I'm just going to set up now for hopping into the creative test world. So we're going to play with some of this stuff now. I'm just connecting there now. Let us know in the comments below. I can see we've got a couple of viewers there, which thank you for that because I wasn't expecting it this time of the day. So thank you for that. But let us know in the comments below what you think of the format, what you think of what we're doing, what you think of 117. Do you agree that it's a missed opportunity for those, the glow squid and the ink things and the item frames not to put out a light source? Let us know in the comments below. With that, we are in the test world.
Into the Copycraft server. That's my personal server I've set up to test out these snapshots. So,
is that you pretending to be a god floating above the village?
I guess.
It is.
Where are you?
Hello there. I'm flying to you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was over near the river because I figured that's for a good place because of the glow squid.
Where is the river? Oh, there you are.
I was just over here. Yeah, I'm just floating around. I got to say, I haven't got my usual texture pack on, and it's so hard getting used just to the generic Minecraft graphics again.
Yeah.
I usually use Faithful, which it's very close to vanilla, but it just makes it a little bit more, I don't know, crisp. sort of feel to it. So
Yeah, I like some of those textures, but there are some that are they're without it sounding too harsh, they're a little too plain. I mean, there are some that are a definite improvement, but there's some that I don't know.
yeah, I haven't found a texture pack that I really, really like yet. Maybe that's an idea for a future lab thing, having a look at different texture packs.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that might be an idea. Yeah. Well, where do we want to start? Glow squid?
Sure. I need to go ahead and find the spawn egg.
Way ahead of you, brother. Way ahead of you.
Ah,
So
okay.
there they are, the glow squid. They do look pretty nice, I will admit.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get glass, a water bottle, water bucket.
Water bucket. Yeah, I was
Put
wondering
those
the
things
same
this way.
thing.
I know I'm harping on it, but I can't believe Optifine would probably make this look better. I haven't got Optifine on this at the moment either.
Yeah, is Optifine possible in the snapshots?
I don't think so. And that's
Right.
why I didn't try, because I figured it wasn't going to work too much.
Right. Well, while he's doing one with the clear glass, I'm going to do one over here, but I'm going to use.
Well, he just got straight out of that class. That's not. Either there's glitches with the way it works, or that idea wouldn't work if this is how it's going to be permanently coded.
What is he doing?
He literally glitched all the way out of the glass. Now he seems to be in there at the moment, but
Okay.
it looks to me. Actually, here's a theory. I'm just going to kill the glow squid. My first death. I'll shear him to death. Go away. Go away. There you go.
Oh,
I have a theory.
you know what it is? I know because squids are the regular squid are the same thing. They're trying to pathfind to water. I think this is considered like running water, and they need like water sources. I might be wrong.
Ah, okay. Well, that should be pretty easy to do then, because I can just put water sources every way along. There we go. Oh, no. It looks to me like the way it works is their head is what dictates where they go. So I've put a head in, and I don't think that's going to work very well, that idea. Go away.
Yeah.
Go away. Go away.
But I kind of have the same.
What's funny, Keegers? Sorry, mate.
I had the same thought as you is having them as like a light feature in a build or something.
I don't think it's going to work in this way. You'd have to probably use an aquarium.
Right, but at the same time, you know, they're not really emitting any light. So
yeah, there's no practical use for that feature yet.
Right, and you know, if you had frames, glow frames, they're not going to emit light.
Question. Okay, they're not emitting light, but they do make things brighter.
Right.
Does that mean now you can do an infinity room without glowstone?
That I was wondering the same exact thing. That's why
the minute you started doing that, I was thinking, we could. Oh, I was going to say what we need is a map of a white map, but
right, yeah,
that's not an easy thing to make. I've got one on the interrealms server.
Nope, that doesn't work.
So, you mind if I just drop this into night for a minute?
Oh, that's fine. I think our glow squid died.
Did it? Oh, it probably suffocated. So did yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you got a regular thing over there? What do they call it? Item frame? Just grab one.
No. Does the map shows up brighter? So that
Does it? Got another map?
yeah.
Yes. There you go.
So
No more glow smoke.
yeah, Infinity rooms will work.
They would. Well, that's interesting. That'll make Green very, very happy.
Oh yeah.
But you can certainly see the difference. So it definitely makes things brighter, but no light source. And I think that looks absolutely awesome as a light. Like you imagine that on a roof.
Right.
You do something like that. Or what else could you do here?
I'm curious about something else. Okay, so this is a light source. The lichen is a light source. Can you put a... No, you cannot put an item frame on the lichen.
You can put a lichen on an item frame.
Right. But
it doesn't issue light.
Exactly.
Can you put an item frame on lichen?
No, you cannot.
No. Missing opportunities. Missing opportunities.
Oh, I know. What if... Let's see, I dig down. Lichen underneath. Then, no.
No, it blocked it.
Okay, try that. That. Then map.
Hey. Now you're onto something.
Wait a minute. I want to do a regular item frame though. And then
It still puts out light.
I don't think it's the light level.
It's definitely it's definitely not. That makes that actually look like a light though. So you're right with that. You're absolutely spot on.
But it's definitely brighter on a glow item frame.
Oh, definitely.
So that's helpful.
Take your idea one step further.
I guess.
Any ideas, things you'd like us to try in the comments section? Just leave a thing there. We'd love to.
Yeah.
Love to get an idea.
I think I've only got 2 viewers. How many viewers do you have?
I've been up to 3 at times, and I've got 2. I've got good old Keegers, always a regular, and someone else. So not too sure who that is.
Could do that. Put a squid inside a lichen-filled area if you wanted it to glow. But he still wants to glitch out though.
Oh, I see. Oh, that makes him look really cool. You would probably need to... A full aquarium like that would actually look pretty good. Like just the 3 sides of it covered in the front. Not.
Yeah. See, he's still trying to pathfind to...
Ooh. Has his item frames always been able to... Oh, drats. That was just lag. I got all excited for a second. I thought the item frame was going to stay there all by itself.
Did it?
Alas, it did not.
Oh,
yeah, it must have just been lag on my end.
You can do this though. Hold on. You can do this. You can.
Oh, you put them on a sign.
Oh, I see what you're doing. You can put them on fence gates and pass through.
Yep. Yeah, and you can put them on signs too, I believe. Like, I think I did that in my Infinity Room in the Halloween build on interrealms, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've always used fence gates. So you can pass through. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Something like that. I think there's still ways that you can make these look like a light source and use a lichen to emit a low-level light. But yeah, just a missed opportunity. As a builder, having that look as a light source would just, even just a subtle one, that would just look ideal.
Right. Good we're not in
Even-
it's good we're not in survival mode. We got
yeah, I've seen the amount of mobs on your little world here, and it's a bit scary.
yeah.
Can you imagine, if you were a builder, it's very crude, but just having that as a light, just ambient lighting, that'd just look insane. That'd look awesome.
Oh, I know.
You just put a little
And if
decoration in the middle, and
either that or, if you wanted to like you had a white map or even a dark map, you'd have something like that. It actually shows up.
yeah,
It shows up better. The map shows up better on. So it's definitely something. Pixel art, map makers can use.
we put another one on there, a map, please.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you. Where'd that go? Oh, wait a minute, I did not item frame. Never mind. Need a regular item frame, not a glue. Just want to compare it. There you go. It's basically the same as glowstone.
Right, but is it?
So yes.
Did it
The
emit
only
in
difference is that. Sorry, the only difference is that one, the one with the item frame, is not putting out a light source, whereas this one would be with the glowstone.
How can you tell? Is it?
How can I tell?
Is it server light or client light?
Would be. Where is it here? Client light. So it's 13. It's 14 under the glowstone, and as you move, it goes less. You get back over to the other one.
Reading the same thing.
Now. No, server. Huh? Oh, that's a bit weird.
Oh, there we go. See now, oh, you're right. It's 0, but if you add the glowstone in, it's 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a extreme missed opportunity because it's emitting the same light, but
Yeah,
not
exactly.
not actual, in-game light.
Yeah, it's surely common sense will prevail here, you would think, and I'm sure we wouldn't be the only one saying that. But it's also interesting to see that you can now do many rooms with no glowstone.
Exactly.
Interesting. The mind is now racing because to make an infinity room, it's actually quite an expensive process to do when you're on a survival server or something like that.
Yeah, if you don't have access to a lot of glowstone.
Yeah, that's right, and particularly in early games too. It's going to open up other opportunities. If you haven't got to the Nether yet, for example, you might be able to go and hunt some of these things.
Right.
Yeah. Still keen to have a look at these signs too. Ravenclaw rules.
Ah, you got that right.
Oh yeah. How actually noticeable is it though? Change? A change, or am I just imagining it?
Are you trying to do the?
It must have. Glowy signs. We need night again, don't we? Yeah. Oh yeah, it does glow. Look at that.
But again, it doesn't emit any real light.
I'm okay with that not emitting light because I don't know. I can't understand. It might sound like it's like opposing views, like oh, that one should, but that one shouldn't. But I'm okay with that one not.
Right.
You know why? I just am. I tell you what though, role play possibilities with this. You might have a bunch of signs all set up, all with different clues. But you have to wait till nighttime to see which is the right clue to follow.
Oh, okay.
That was just an idea. As soon as I saw that on the thing, I was thinking, the role playing follow. Oh, actually, here's a better idea. We'll get the spelling wrong here. Gryffindor smells, which is the one that's accurate and true, will light up, will glow. But you got to wait till nighttime to see which one is actual true.
Oh wait, so if you
So if you set today, you can't tell which one's the glow one.
oh, you're right. No, not really.
Oh, hello. He thinks that's hot. I think that's a great idea. He's dead. So yeah, you can't see anything until such time.
Exactly.
Nightfall. Boom. Oh yeah, that's the one I've got to follow. And away you go. I think that adds a lot. True. Well, yeah, Keegan's 2 truths and a lie or something like that. Oops, I've just lost my earphone.
Oh yeah, hey.
So, that.
I just had Dirty Ducky join the chat. Yeah, we're trying out the new Snapshot features.
Hey, Ducky, how you doing?
We were a little distraught. Well, I don't know if distraught, that's kind of harsh, but disappointed that these glow signs don't emit any real world light. I mean, it looks like they do, but they don't actually. You can
Looks like they should.
You can look at the block and it's emitting zero. But if you put like that next to it, emitting a small amount of light with the glow lichen. But you can't. Yeah, it just. I don't know. Same goes for the signs. They don't really. They glow, but they don't emit light.
If it did emit light, though, the role play idea that I had wouldn't work because all you'd need to do at daytime when they look the same is go, oh, which one's got the highest light? Oh yeah, boom, and away you go.
Oh wait.
But
okay. Oh, true.
Yeah, so that takes that out. I think that's why I like it because you can do like a moon rune or something like that. I think I saw someone say on another comment that I saw somewhere. You walk and Keegan's just said on my thing 2 truths and a lie, for example. Which 2 are true? Which 2? Well, in this case, all 3 are true. But there's so many possibilities you could do this from a role play perspective. I really like it. Come in daytime. Oh, what have I got to do? You got to hang it. And if you're on a quest on a server or something like that, and you've got here just as the sun's come up, you're going to have to sit around that area until nightfall to see where you got to go next.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could have it to where, they're going to have to fight off mobs or whatever just to find out, where their next clue is.
Oh, I was going to say you could put this in a dungeon, but that's not going to work because it'll just glow because there's no light sources in there.
Unless you had light sources that turned off at a certain point.
True. Redstone. Bringing redstone into roleplay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of redstone,
Yes.
Let me see. Was it dispenser?
That was what we were going to look at, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it was dispenser. Oh, that was what I was interested in trying, actually. He was trying it like this. No, it's not. But my initial thought was, oh yeah, sheep farm. Have it up like that.
Okay. Well,
But it doesn't.
what I've seen is, let's see, you have to have a hopper. Do you have shears in there?
No, now I do.
Okay, and then I think you would need something along these lines. Let's see.
What's a dropper for?
Is that a dropper or just no? That's a dispenser.
Oh, sorry, dispenser. Sorry, that's what I meant. Yeah, what's a dispenser for? Bone
Hold
meal.
on. Yeah, bone meal.
Got enough bone meal?
Oh yeah. So, hmm.
I don't think the shears can grab it.
Would have to.
The shears can't grab it while it's on the hopper, and it won't be able to grab it while it's on the face. We've already tried that.
Have to do something like this.
Where's the shears taking it from?
You have to bone. Oh, you know what? You'd have to bone meal.
I think the only thing you can do. Where's my shears gone? I think what he showed in his video. I think it's only like a semi-manual one.
Whose?
The one Azuma was using.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Oops.
fine.
Sorry. Sorry. I forgot that this was creative. The truth is in the dark. Yeah, Keegers, those sort of storyline for those signs would actually work quite well. See if they actually figured it out. We actually did I don't know whether you saw it with Dracolis89 on the server did a Doors logic game. I could see this would help actually, the glow squid ink sack thing.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, I just got in my chat there. Keegan's just talking about different ways to use it role playing.
So
I see Alec popped in. Hello, Alec. Welcome. If you're still here, sorry I missed that before. I think what he showed in the video, you've got to sit there and basically spam click everything to keep getting it. I think that's what it would be.
Yeah, I think I'd have to go and check Gray's works. His automated. Like I said, he totally automated this. Something along the lines where it automatically bone mills it and shears it, and then deposits the lichen into a hopper. So,
well, maybe that's something we can do in the next episode. If you're interested, leave it in the comments. If you don't know Ray's works, he develops a lot of redstone contraptions that gets used on a lot of servers like Hermitcraft, etc. If you'd like to see us, do a reaction to his video, I suppose, and then break it down in similar fashion to what we've done here, and see if we can change it or whatnot. Let us know in the comments below, or in the live chat, or in the comments if you're watching it later. But that could be something interesting to do.
right.
But well, overall, very small snapshot.
Yeah, not a whole lot to talk about in this one. We had one mob, a couple new items. Mostly when I told you when I first mentioned this to you, I said it's all about the glow, and
Yeah.
that's basically what they've done in this snapshot. They're just talking about um, the new mob that everyone voted for.
Hmm. Everyone. Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Some of us may have voted for Moo Bloom, but anyway.
well, I yeah, I really wasn't sold on the Moo Bloom. I mean, I thought the Ice Logger, I think that's what he was called, might have been cool for a hostile mob. But no.
They put it this way. It doesn't matter if any got selected or any were not voted for. I wouldn't have lost sleep over any decision. Put it that way.
Yeah,
They weren't.
exactly.
None of them grabbed me. It was just like, I just personally thought there was more use for a Moo Bloom, but the fact that we're getting these sort of things from the glow squid, I'm okay with the glow squid, particularly from a building perspective. Oh, even though these things don't actually put out light, but this opportunity for just off the top of your head, the things you could do with this, from a role play perspective.
Right.
Yeah,
And
I like that quite a lot.
and I'm gonna keep an eye on the change logs and everything, and some things that the community will talk about uh, on these features will often change the way these things work. So we might get a item frame that glows eventually.
Well, let's hope so. I think that's a missed opportunity. But yeah, let's hopefully we get it. I've just had a request in my chat to go into spectator mode and look for geodes.
Oh yes, I forget
So
how to
I'm
do
in
it.
spectator mode. Would you like to join me?
Yes, spectator. Oh, right under us.
Is it? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh,
Oh, and
and a dungeon.
sorry. Is it?
Yeah, right next to it.
Oh,
Or
sweet.
a
With a
spawner.
creeper right in it.
A spawner. Looks like a skeleton spawner.
I tell you what, this. Oh, and there's a zombie villager over there too. But and there goes my theory about them not being attached to existing cave. Oh no, that's not attached to an existing cave system. Oh
no,
yes,
not
it is.
really.
Oh, look at this! Look at this. I don't know. Can you see me?
Yes,
See what?
yes.
Yeah. Look! 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 Look!
I can't see you.
You can't see me. Hang on. Where are you? Hello. Hello. I saw you before. Run away. Anyway, I found the new copper ore as well.
I'm teleporting to you.
Oh yeah, I see you now. Yeah, see, look over here, copper. You see me? Hello. Stop. Go down.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Hello.
That.
And there's copper right next to me on this
Oh,
side.
okay. I guess I didn't see it before because so dark.
Yeah.
I had
But
to.
that sort of puts my theory out that the geodes may be not connected to existing cave systems. This one's in a ravine.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You think of that, Keegers?
It's pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah, actually, I'm just going to while I'm in here. I haven't seen these before. In like I've seen them in videos, but not in actual play.
It looks like over here in the
Oh,
ravine, there's some.
they
They're
make the
like it.
musical sounds when you break them.
Oh yeah. This is another farm that they've already started trying to create, because once you break the main blocks, they're gone forever.
Yeah, correct.
So you kind of have to be careful when setting up farms like this.
Yeah. Just one thing. Here's some naturally generated lichen. So that's obviously what you're going to find in caves. Just a little bit of lichen, and that's it.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Wow, look at the mobs in this ravine. there was actually one more thing I wanted to look at now that I have been down here. We're going to go back to spectator so I can get out of here. Now, creative. Dripstone block. I wanted to see what that looked like.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
See, okay, with all the new caves and I'm right here. With all the new caves and cliffs, you know, what am I trying to say? With the theme of the next update being caves and cliffs, I'm excited for the different rock types. I'm hoping to see limestone because that's what I'm. That's my job. I'm a limestone miner. So
True. Tough. I haven't heard this one discussed before. Is this something new?
yes, that's what's surrounding the geode.
Ah, is it?
Yes. There's also
That's
another.
an interesting texture. Ooh, diorite looks different with lichen on it.
Try this one on first.
Oh, the possibilities this does for builders.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can make
Slightly different.
You can make diorite look beautiful.
Hey. Hey. There's nothing wrong with diorite if used correctly.
Yeah.
And by correctly, I don't mean as a stinking pile of bird poop. Ooh, calcite. I haven't seen that one in the person either.
Right. That's another block that's surrounding the geodes.
I like it. I like it a lot.
The block palettes are kind of getting expanded now.
Well, when I first started playing Minecraft, I couldn't believe there wasn't a black variant of bricks and that sort of stuff. So we got that with Blackstone, but now they're going into all different sorts of palettes. It's the options you're going to have as a builder is just insane. Then you can even then change it up again and do that. Like, fantastic. I like where it's headed. I really do. Mind is racing with ideas.
Speaking of which, let's try that. Try the lichen on that.
What's that, Blackstone?
Okay, one thing about this lichen that I really, really like is the fact that you can put it on all sides and it doesn't matter. You know, like with ladders or signs or anything, you can only put it on one side. With this, you can put it on all four sides, like Xisumavoid did.
The amount of times I've wished I could put a sign laying flat on the ground. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Right. But I like the fact that you can place this anywhere.
Yeah, and you can do how he got it on all four sides, I don't know, but of that inner block. But yeah, you know, to be able to do that is cool.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, very good. Well, small snapshot, but yeah, some interesting possibilities that have come out of it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else we wanted to look at?
Well, I think the streams ran about just over an hour now. It's getting probably close to lunch for you, and
it is indeed
close to bedtime for me.
Well, I think we've covered everything from the snapshot, and some of the stuff that we talked about we wanted to try out. So,
right,
I think this is the first episode of Minecraft Lab in the bag.
Yeah, and you guys stay tuned. Next week, my schedule's changing, so it might be a different time. Just keep an eye out for posts on Facebook and especially the Discord. If you are not already uh, a member of the Discord, head over there. Should be in the description. I think I put it in the description. A link to the Discord. So make sure you become a
Yeah.
member of the interrealms Discord to get all the latest updates.
My Discord is in our description below. Interrealms is in there as well.
Right.
And also you can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. We've got it now these days. So yeah, fantastic. Well, I think this was a great idea. Thank you for inviting me to be a part of it.
Thank you.
I had a lot of fun.
Me too. And I like exploring these different things, and I think we covered something that I haven't not seen yet. That the fact that the glow signs or the glow frames is a missed opportunity for a light source.
Yeah, and let's hope that sort of picks up some speed in the community, and yeah, we get that sort of overturned. And even if it was just a light level of 1 or 2 or 3, something low,
Well,
just for ambient lighting.
right. These are I think they said a light level of 4 on their own. So
yeah, and I don't know. I think I'd like to see the glow squid emit, at least a level 1.
right, yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, for my viewers, thanks for popping on. Keega's good to see you on the stream again. Alec that popped in, thank you. For everyone that watches it on the replay, hope you've enjoyed watching it. There will be more of this. I've had fun. I hope Miner has as well.
Oh yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thank you for everybody in my stream that has popped in. Because Josh was in here. He's from the Interrealms. He had to go, but Dirty Ducky, thank you for showing up. And shout out to Dirty Ducky. Follow him. He's got a video coming out. He said 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So watch out for that. He's our new member of the Interrealms.
Yeah, it should be good to see that one. Is that his Interrealm episode, is it?
Yeah, first Interrealms episode.
Can't wait to see it. So yeah, everyone on my stream that's watching, yeah, head over to the Dirty Ducky and keep an eye out. But from us here at Deanus a Genius Family Gaming,
And
we're
Minor
going to say
Thoughts.
farewell. And Minor Thoughts, farewell.
We'll see you later.
See you, everyone.
Bye-bye.